Hi, I'm Viv. I'm a new Anne Kantor Fellow at the Australia Institute in the Democracy and Accountability program.
Hi, my name is Corinne and I'm an Anne Kantor Fellow this year in 2024 with the Edmund Rice Centre for Justice and Community Education.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm a 2024 Anne Kantor Fellow at the Australia Institute.
My name is Yasmine and I'm an Anne Kantor Fellow with the Australia Institute working with the communications team.
Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm an Anne Kantor Fellow for 2024. I'm going to be placed with the Human Rights Law Centre working on the Whistleblower Project.
My name is Adam Gottschalk. I'm a fellow in the Anne Kantor Fellowship program at the Australia Institute.
The Australia Institute operates in such an amazing space where they can really work on bold and exciting research and policy that will actually have an impact on, again, everyday people on the ground. And the Human Rights Law Centre, I think, is similarly doing some incredible work across the broad spectrum of different human rights issues, linking up each of these different human rights issues that sometimes people view as separate when they're actually all very interconnected.
I'm really interested in sort of picking apart the differences between political rhetoric around climate change and then what's actually going on, the kinds of decisions that are being made, identifying the kind of disconnect between what people are saying and what people are doing. So what that translates to in practice might be things like approving coal mines or gas plants while saying you want to reduce emissions, or saying that offsets are a great way to reduce emissions, but at the same time all this evidence around offsets not actually working.
I think that I'm going to really appreciate the time and space to think about different types of research and different ways this research can be communicated to have impact. The issue of climate displacement in particular is of great interest to me, and the interaction of climate displacement issues and climate impacts with national and regional security.
I'm quite interested in the lack of democratic function in relation to our foreign policy in Australia, in that our foreign policy has historically and currently gets developed without much public input, and that's quite an accepted norm and something that I'm quite interested in changing, because as a very diverse nation we have a lot to say about our foreign policy and where it's headed. Things like AUKUS coming up without any public consultation and no real sort of way to do that after the decision has been made are really interesting examples of that.
So in the Australian context, fossil fuel is such a prominent issue, and it's really interesting that we obviously need to stop producing fossil fuel in order to tackle climate change in any way we can, and the government is not exactly up to the task so far. So it's really important that we keep pushing for actual efficient climate policy, and this is something I would be really keen to work on.
I think there's a lot to learn at the Australia Institute. I would really enjoy the opportunity to work on projects involving things like the PRRT, addressing fossil fuels and de-incentivising fossil fuel offsets, etc. And just being involved in sort of communicating that research and influencing the debate around climate change and Australia's role, particularly in relation to the Pacific. I'm excited for that kind of content.